All right, real quick, we're going to talk about females using beta males, okay? Because one thing you have to understand is if you are a beta male, chances are you are being used by females in some way, shape, or form, okay? Even if you don't have a girlfriend right now, which many guys who are betas don't have girlfriends, they just have girls that they are in love with, girls that they are trying to pursue, girls that they're trying to get their attention, right? Girls that they have one-itis for. They never actually get the girl. They're kind of like ugly female friends to the girl, right? In the pickup community, we used to call these guys like ugly girlfriends. So, the thing you have to understand is if you are a beta male, you are getting used by women, okay? Could be women at your work, could be women in your family even, right? Using you for favors, using you for rides, using you as a shoulder to cry on, using you as a dumping ground, an emotional dumping ground for all the people, all the guys, really, all the alpha chavs that are pissing on them, dumping them, cheating on them. You just become her emotional tampon. You become her workhorse. So, you have to understand, it's in a female's nature to use beta males, okay? It's almost like they're wired to do this. This is their way of not only taking advantage of the system, right? Not only taking advantage of you, per se, but also taking advantage of the fact that she can use you for favors, okay? She can use you for rides. She could use you for somebody to talk to and, you know, cry about the guy who didn't call her back all night. If you're in this position, chances are you're being used, right? And my job is to get you to stop being such a doormat for females. And the way you're going to stop being such a doormat for females is you're going to start to go red pill. You are going to start to educate yourself with this knowledge. You are going to start watching more of my coaching videos, right? And you are going to learn about female nature. Why should you learn from me? Who are you, mister? Who are you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Right, my haters. Who hurt you? I am a professional pickup artist, in case you don't know. I've been going to venues my entire adult life, 4 to 5 times per week. I've approached over 10,000 women, dated over 350 plus beautiful women, and coached men all around the world, have coached thousands and thousands of guys. And this is something I've seen play out over and over is when a guy comes to me, he is still very beta, very blue pill. And when I hear his story, I mean, it's basically a guy who has never been given sight, right? It's basically a guy who's been walked on by women his entire life, since childhood. And it's not really his fault. It's, you know, it's mostly due to all the brainwashing that we all get. We all get growing up. That is sadly and pathetically still going on today. Still happening in today's times. You would think, right? You would think with the internet and YouTube, the access to all this red pill knowledge that is literally at your fingertips, that more guys would be awakening. Nope. Nope. These guys instead are going the opposite direction. They're turning into manginas. Captain Save-A-Hose. Right? Male feminists. They're trying to protect the matriarchy instead of protecting the patriarchy. Right? So, that's the first step to removing yourself from being constantly used by the opposite sex. By being constantly disrespected by the opposite sex. Because when she's just using you for favors and you're not getting anything in return, there's no exchange of value in return, you have to understand that you're getting the short end of the stick. You're getting a bum deal, right? It's like any business deal. You're getting a bum deal. There has to be some sort of value exchange there. If there's no value exchange, guess what? You're being taken advantage of, okay? You're being taken advantage of. And the only way to stop being taken advantage of is to become aware of what you're doing wrong. To wake up. Get woke, right? With red pill knowledge. You have to learn this stuff. And you have to learn it fast. Because the longer you stay blue pill, the longer you stay plugged into that matrix, the longer you're just going to continue being taken advantage of by women. A lot of females are pretty sneaky with the way they take advantage of you, right? They take advantage of you in very subtle ways that are not always so obvious. as what I'm telling you, right? If she just calls you up and asks you for rides to the airport, or pick me up here, take me there, buy me this, buy me that, a lot of times it's not so obvious. She'll do it in subtle ways, right? You might be hanging out together and she'll be like, oh, can you just drop me off here at this guy's house, and then I'm just gonna hang out with him for a couple hours, and maybe you can pick me up after. You know, she'll try to be a little more subtle about it. But you have to watch out. You have to be careful, because I don't want you to get taken advantage of. I don't want you to ever get taken advantage of. Because so long as women are taking advantage of you, they can never respect you. And she may not even be aware that she's taking advantage of you, right? A lot of these chicks, believe it or not, are not consciously aware they're taking advantage of you. They just see an easy target, a guy with no backbone, a guy with no, who's spineless, who can't stand up for himself, who knows that she knows that you can never say no to her. She's just like, oh, I'm just gonna ask him. He always says yes. He's such a nice guy. He just says yes to me. He's always doing me these favors. Such a nice guy. But you're not getting anything out of that. She's not having sex with you. She's not even like holding your hand or kissing you. Nothing. You're not getting anything out of that. I want you to stop letting women use you, first of all. Second of all, I want you to stop letting them take advantage of you, stop letting them piss on you, and stop letting them disrespect you. And the only way, again, to fix that is to awaken yourself to it, to gain more of this red pill knowledge. The next time it happens, you can actually identify it. You could put your foot down and you could say to her the most powerful word that you could ever say to a woman, which is no. No. Right? No. Not doing it today, sister. What? Your flight's leaving in 10 minutes? You need a ride? No. You could also come back with, okay, what do I get out of this? What am I gonna get? That's what I've asked girls who've tried to get me to drive them somewhere or pick me up from the airport. All right, what am I getting? Are you taking me to dinner? What? What do I get out of this? What do you want? All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry. I've been wanting to go to this steakhouse. Can we go there? I'll pick you up, right? It's worth it. Now it's worth it, right? Let's go to Ruth Chris. $75 steak. I'm picking you up at the airport. That's what I call a value exchange. Okay, I'm free, I'm hungry, you're hungry. This seems to me like a pretty good deal for both of us, right? Win-win, win-win. You're hungry, I'm hungry, picking you up at the airport, you're buying me dinner. Win-win. That's what I mean. But for most beta males, they don't even get that. They don't even get that. They get nothing. They're just like, okay, thanks for picking me up. Thanks for picking me up, Todd. Bye. Bye. That's all you get. And then you drive off. You go home. You like smell her perfume in your car. That's the best you get out of that. Okay? I want you to stop getting taken advantage of. Stop letting females use you because she sees you as a beta male. Because the only guys that women are ever going to use are guys that they think are beta. You think a woman would ever use a guy who she thinks is alpha, or who she sees as alpha, or who she actually respects? Absolutely not. She's not going to try to take advantage of that dude. She's not even going to ask that dude. Right? She's not even going to bother to ask that guy, because when it comes to girls who respect guys, that's how they view like favors, money, stuff like that. They will never ask those dudes because it's like they don't want that guy to form a bad impression of them. But the beta male, they could care less. Like, think bad of me. I don't give a shit. You disappear, I don't care. There'll be another beta male who's ready to do whatever I want. Like all my photos on social media. Give me rides wherever I want. Buy me dinners, So you have to understand that, guys. So until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets, signing out here from the Las Vegas Strip and Las Vegas Boulevard. Don't forget to destroy that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton, okay, especially with the YouTube algorithm. Helps me out a ton, so please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Please like, comment, and share my coaching videos as well.